Yeah, hello everyone! Welcome to yet another video. Today I decided to try to be different. And by different, trying a different approach of content. So I'll be starting with reacting to game videos where, by game videos, I mean IDV matches, of course. So I'll be reacting to some interesting matches I got either in rank or QMs. And, let's see how things go. In today's video, we'll be reacting to two interesting games as Barmaid, that I had in my quick matches, which support the theory that Barmaid the Mechanic is a superior creature in Identity V, and you should be afraid of her. Anyways, I hope you enjoy, alright? I'll see you in the other segment. Yeah, anyways, welcome to this part of the video where we will be reacting to the matches. As you can see, this rematch has a detention trump card build with two stacks of Berserker, one stack of Exhibitionist and Impulsive. And in Chinatown with a team with Entomologist, Psychologist, Composer, and Barmaid. Uses her main body to wait for her spawn follower to go near Composer. At this point, did not find a cipher, and I noticed her main follower running nearby. I thought that she was going to go for me, but she was pursuing the Composer. Goes to chase a Composer with the main follower as she places her leech under the stairway. Composer running down there, unaware that his leech was down there, and gets a hit on him. Patroller officially online. How are the ciphers looking so far? Pressuring the Psychologist because this was her cipher, and she just had to leave, so the Composer would have to kite in this area. Uses her Patroller on the Composer, drops the pallets, forcing the spawn follower to break the pallet, locking the Composer from vaulting and leaving him with a hit by the spawn follower. As you can see, I was decoding nearby. Entomologist almost done with her cipher. Psychologist halfway through with hers. Cipher locking me from continuing my cipher progress and leeching the Composer to harass me and prevent me from decoding any more progress. Uses her Patroller once again on the Entomologist, so she could not be able to rescue before I was on lead, so I decided to go for the rescue and use my Goblin. Gets a hit on the Entomologist and hits her bees once, and then before she hits for the second hit, Entomologist pulls back with her bees. Composer transitioning to a Lion Pagoda. The Dream Witch decides to pursue the Entomologist for some reason. I just end up making my Goblin. Composer, I do not know why, heads back over near main body. Psychologist decoding a new cipher. Hunter trying to pressure me. As you can see, unfortunately, Composer ran into the main follower, leaving him at his second chair. Chaired at the same spot, near middle. As I try to finish the cipher progress, praying as hard as I can that she doesn't use her leech on me, but I get leeched and then patrollers. Honestly, rescuing with patroller is one of the scariest things, and I had no one near me. So I just sat there and prayed. I tried to bait her by crouching and doing stuff that would trigger her, to do something. At this point, it was getting near time. She ends up hitting the chair and misses her hit on me. Changes to blink and hits me, leaving more time for the Composer to transition. We, at this point, decided to head to the restaurant as I tried to delete the Composer. Psychologist is near us, trying our best to go heal the Composer. I feel like this Composer should have probably went to the stairway because this place is not safe. Well, the leech is here. and a psychologist could have probably whistled to him. She tried to whistle to him. It was mainly my fault because I did not have my, I did not get rid of my leech first. This is something I learned once I finished the match. And I originally kept my leech primed, so if she wants to carry him with my leech, I would let her struggle out. It's a hit on the psychologist, putting her on stress. My leech running to the basement for no reason whatsoever, which is quite amusing, to be honest. And with this, the composer gets his final chair and returns to the manor. Dreamwitch, trying to pressure the entomologist with her leech, gets a hit on her. Psychologist, trying to go work on a different cipher machine and trying to go to the entomologist. Although one thing I do have to say about this Rematch was when she first got the first knockdown on the entomologist, I still do not understand why did she not share her with her leech, you know? Because she could have applied so much more pressure and turned it into a lose for us survivors. Tries to harass the psychologist because she's decoding near the area with the cipher that has very much amazing progress. Tries to surprise the psychologist. Psychologist unluckily and unfortunately runs into the main body. Hunter pursuing the psychologist and leeching her. Entomologist pushes my leech away because my leech was primed. I just waited for her to come near me and I just put a spray because I felt really silly. So, as you can see, we are with two ciphers that are with very amazing progress. You can take a look at this map here. One of them down. This one is almost primed. This one is halfway done. And this one is completely undecoded. Hunter pursuing the entomologist, I ended up looking through a chest and getting a mechanic robot. I wonder how that will be a game changer. Psychologist still trying to finish the middle cipher here. Hunter notices that and decides to go prevent it from decoding because you do not want the cipher to be primed. Honestly, BARMAID the Mechanic at it again! Decoding the cipher machine without the hunter's knowledge. Leeches the psychologist, sandwiching her. And the entomologist being there too. Uses a blink to knock down the poor entomologist. No. And officially with this, entomologist has no bees. A very depressing life for every melee main. Psychologist tries to delete herself. Gets another down with her leech, allowing the Dreamwitch to use her main body, main follower, to try to share her. With this, the cipher is officially primed on my side. Dreamwitch sharing the psychologist. Normally, if you'd see this type of match, you'd assume that this would be an automatic loss, correct? But BARMAID comes to save the day! Hunter tries to get an easy down on the entomologist's flywheels to a pallet and tries to intercept my other rescue. Unfortunately, she gets a pallet stun over there. Tries to go pursue the entomologist and prevent me from the rescue. I get the rescue without worrying, and with this, my cipher is officially primed. I was just telling my teammates about it. Doesn't realize that, that the cipher is primed. Notices psychologist trying to finish her middle cipher and tries to pressure it as well. And leaving her follower over there so nobody would pop it. Now, it's only a matter of time for the right timing to pop the cipher machine. Tries to harass entomologist as she attempts to delete herself. Camping the cipher because she assumed it would be primed. The psychologist still nearby, blink up in 20 seconds. It's a hit on psychologist with her leech, allowing me to pop the cipher machine. Dreamwitch still stunned that the cipher was primed somehow, not knowing we had our fourth teammate, the robot, decoding the gate for me and the psychologist on this side, entomologist decoding the other gate side. Trying to drag her main follower and prevent me by leeching to me. I tried to make her use me for a leech, so if I leave, she would have like lost the leech. She ends up losing the leech, allowing the psychologist to escape, leaving us to the 3-man. Concluding this match in a very interesting note. Honestly, one of the most interesting matches that showcase how interesting these chests are. Anyways, on to the next match. Yeah, hello everyone, welcome to the second part of this video, where we react into this match in Red Church with Peddler, who spawned with Teleport, has Trump Card, Detention, Panic, and Destructiveness, which is fast pallet breaking speed, uses her vines to catch up and gain distance to me, the Barmaid. Just a reminder, this is quick match, absorbs a wall. I decide to block the pallet just so I can gain more distance and buy more time for my team. Lawyer decoding nearby, getting another stack of rocks. Able to predict where I would go early and getting a little chip on me. Uses her charge attack, gets punished for missing it, allowing me to transition into a better kiting spot. I believe it would have been way better if I transitioned into God Kite, which is left. But I baited her to using her wall there. Uses her rock but misses because I doubled back. Is able to get a hit on me, allowing me to use my Dovlin as I go through the wall absorption. Absorbs the vines. At this point, I was telling myself, okay, Blink is already up. She can probably blink me at any moment. So I tried to go away from her line of sight so I could prevent being blinked. Able to heal with my Dovlin, getting another drink, running into the vines because there is nowhere to go. Lawyers decoding very good progress. Prospector finishing his cipher, Mercenary decoding his cipher, and it's almost being done. I thought I was going to get knocked down. I regretted using my second Dovlin. Maybe I should have left it for the second chair, or maybe I do not know. On another note, Peddler sharing me near the lawyer's cipher, not allowing him to finish it. Cipher locking him. Mercenary going to go rescue with Tide, Healing Path, and Borrowed Time. Peddler scouting to see if there is anyone going to go rescue, sees the trail, knows the mercenary is here, hits the mercenary, and allows me to go to be rescued with Tide. Mercenary tries to obstruct her path because he assumed I was going there, inside of and vaulting, but still uses her jewel ability and gets a big range hitbox and knocks me down. It's 2 stacks of vine, 1 stack of rock. I tried to run into a corner so I could buy more times for my teammates to finish the ciphers. Lawyer working on a new one, almost finishing it. Mercenary running to the prospector to be healed. Peddler scouting since Tinnitus is nearby. Mercenary telling the lawyer to take over and go rescue because these two are being healed. Like they're just healing each other. Misses her rocks. You should have honestly put the vine on the chair and then use the rocks. Normally you would get like, you know, like the equivalent of like 75% damage. Lawyer doing an amazing job to support me. Gets a hit for me. Forcing out the vine stun so I could dodge it. Tries to hit me and gets punished with a pallet stun. Changes to blink. And with this, Mercenary does the most unexpected thing, blinks and get hit instead of me, allowing me to transition to the church. Lawyer is still on his way to using exit path. Peddler having to try to catch up with the distance I gained because I had broken windows, and uses a rocks absorption so I could just go inside. As you can see, Mercenary just decides to block the Peddler's path while I go outside to buy more time and make sure that she doesn't see me. The weird part is the Peddler hasn't even used her vines yet. Like, What are you doing with them, peddler, sweetie? Prospector not allowing the peddler to vault by stunning her as I gain a lot of distance to graveyard, where she loses me, leaving the lawyer with the last cipher machine done. Peddler leaving with a 4-man endgame. Prospector trying to gain the peddler's attention and prevent her from going for the lawyer. Lawyer sensing the peddler is nearby and she would try to stop him from decoding, pops the cipher machine and gets pursued by her. Peddler using the rocks. Honestly, this peddler would have wasted so little time if she just knew how to use her vines rather than just absorbing it. Like absorbing the walls. Gets a hit on the lawyer and tries to go for the prospector. Prospector stunning her. I do not understand why peddler observed the ground when she knows she has 2 stacks of it. Okay. Gets a hit on the prospector, leaving us with a double down. My gate is done, which is red carpet gate. Since I did not want to get like a lose and it's like a QM, so I was like, let's go have fun with that. I just decide to open a chest. Just like that dream match game. Mercenary going to go rescue and prospector going to get shared. Note that there will be 2 shares. Mercenary takes the opportunity to go rescue. I tell the mercenary I got a robot because Barmaid the Mechanic is back at it again. Lawyer able to leave as prospector gets shared. I send my robot to the gate while mercenary is trying to apply pressure. Peddler trying to pressure the rescue. Detention running out at 35 seconds. I sent my little robot to decode the gate so if my teammates would want to escape, they could escape. Lawyer running up to me, very confused over what I'm doing. I end up decoding my gates here with the bot, forcing the peddler to go near me. I originally wanted the mercenary to go get a free rescue because he's still there and he can be able to do it. Peddler doesn't break my bot, unfortunately screwing herself over as the gate is almost done. Mercenary stuck in the vine, blinks and hits the share, solidifying our ability to get a 4-man. Uses vine absorption on the ground and gets a hit on the mercenary, allowing us to get a 4-man escape against this poor peddler. I was like healing lawyer because I wanted to get more points. Hunter decided to surrender. And with this, we conclude today's video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Oh, sorry for that. My mic just glitched on its own. But anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this video. And I will try to make more of these videos eventually. Till next time, my loves. Farewell!